Boys, what's going on? J-Bell back with another one today. Gonna be doing something a little bit different. So today, I want to just walk you all through a bit of my warm-up process through something I like to call the Rocket League Gauntlet. So, the Rocket League Gauntlet is a series of workshop maps that I use to gauge my current skill level on the day. It is, it's gonna be the air dribble, it's gonna be speed jump rings, it's gonna be the Dribble 2 overhaul, and it is going to be air dribble melee single play. Now, why these? Well, honestly, we'll talk about those as of the intro. But I just want to talk through my process of warming up, getting into games, because I like to do these maps before I go into any of my competitive games. Obviously, as you know, I am a competitive player. I play for the WK Rocket League team, and these are the maps I use to warm up before I get in. So, if you're interested, stay tuned. If not, thanks for showing up anyways. You know. But with all that said, made you all the usual like, maybe subscribe, and stick around for the outro. I hope, or stick around for the outro. I have some plans for some things I'd like to do, but we'll see how that goes. I'll see you all in the video. All right, and here we have Dribble 2 overhaul. So Dribble 2, very good map. I love doing this for practicing my dribbles. Bit of a quirk about the way I do it is I only dub to level 20. I just kind of go for the best time I can. I don't really worry too much about dust. But the reason I do up to level 20, just something my coach kind of instilled in me, is we used to do something called, I don't even remember what it was called, honestly. But it was it's kind of just like a tracking of our players, you know, who was playing well, who hadn't been putting in the work. It was a good way to show. We would do a series of maps, some workshops, some custom training, and you know, players with better stats than they had at the start of the season obviously had been improving better. So, Dribble 2 Overhaul, very good map for training dribbles. I do think there are better maps, but this is one of the simpler ones. You know, it's not too hard to get decent times on this map. It's like a beginner-friendly map. So, I recommend basically anyone at any rate trying this out, just constantly hammering it down, seeing how far you can get. Recently, I've been trying the Eversex dribble map, and it's been a lot of fun. I haven't beat it yet because of the stupid tunnel, but I can get pretty far, I'd say. And here we get on to my least favorite level on the whole map. I'd say this and level 15 are the ones that I just really don't like. There we go. Second try. So we're going to be getting on to level 12 here. But yeah, Dribble 2, would it prioritize obviously your dribbling, also prioritize your car control. Because, I mean, if you're dribbling, you have to have decent ground control, as you all know from my dribble tutorials. So yeah, it just warms up these couple of things, and then also, depending on the time you're getting, depends on, like, how you're feeling on the day, you know? What a flick. But yeah, this level is the bane. Always mess up. Can we get it up there anyways? You know what, chat? We got this. Did I get it over? I did, but too far ahead. So we'll try just You can tell. Backflips are not my specialty. It's always a struggle for me. But I don't like this level. Here we go. Alright. Rest of it shouldn't be too bad. But dribble is really good for practice. I deserve that. Dribble's really good for practicing mechanics. There we go, twice in a row. Let's go. And just practicing stuff you're dribbling, you know, practicing your dribbles, practicing your flicks, practicing everything. You can see I throw a lot of flicks in there, even if it's to my detriment, apparently. Yeah, you get a little bit of everything with this. I think anyone should be doing the dribble challenge. I've talked about it in the past. It's a good map, especially for beginners. Once you're more intermediate, more, you know, advanced, you want to be moving on to different maps. Lethamir's dribble is one, Eversex dribble is another. Moving on to some other maps. Definitely good for you. But this is just a good, you know, baseline. Figure out what times you consistently get, and then try to push that little by little. So for me, I consistently get below 5 minutes, I would say. At this point, for sub 20, or for the level 20. Sub 5 minutes is usually pretty standard. I think my best time was a, like, 3:13, so I'm already behind it, but it's acceptable with 4S on level 15. But yeah, we're going to be approaching the end very soon. We'll be going for the sub 5. Oh, I think we messed it up. Nope, we still got it. What I will say is that this map, something you should do while you're practicing it is be trying to look ahead of the ball while dribbling. Because if you can dribble without looking, just straight at the ball, then you're going to be a much more dangerous dribbler. That's going to be time. I'm going to finish 4:02. Let's go. That's a pretty solid time. Not the best. Not the worst. Let me moving on. And we're going to be moving into speed jump rings. I like speed jump rings. Really good for aerial car control. I will be honest, it has been a while since I've done speed jump rings. There are other rings maps. Lethamir's rings obviously are very, very good. But you want to be doing some kind of rings map. Just aerial car control, it's so huge. But once again, this is just another solid, beginner-friendly map that you pick a baseline, or, finish the map a few times, figure out what your, average is. For me, my average is probably around 3 minutes 30 to 4 minutes, depending. If I'm in practice, probably a little bit lower, but I've never cracked the sub 3 minute. I've gotten really close. I think I scored a 3:05 one time, which is pretty solid if I had to say myself. I believe world record for this map is 2:48 though, which is ridiculous. I watched it and it was absurd. But reason for this map, aerial car control, just aerial biz. And if you do it right, you should be practicing a whole wide versa control, as well as having to do things quickly and accurately. And then you have to do it at pace too. You make yourself uncomfortable with how fast you're going. Trying to cut these corners and everything, especially the red rings, you have to be so precise. As we come up onto my least favorite part of this whole map, this yellow ring rush here. I'm trying to gun through it. This here is why I maintain slow times. I think strat is to pogo, but we do not care. We just finishing. Let's go. First try. My goal for this map is always to just try and do it in as few deaths as possible. Doesn't mean I do it in 0 deaths every single time, but as long as I have less than 5 deaths, I can consider it a run. As we're going to be getting into my second least favorite part. We blow right through that. I don't like this part because it forces that. I know you can flip there, but we're going for consistency today, boys. We have decent control out the way. There we go. Those are the 2 hard parts of this map done. Now we should be relatively coasting. There's a few hard parts left, but as long as I don't screw up too bad. Yeah, this map's really good for control, for aerial biz. I do recommend doing this after Dribble Challenge. Reason is Dribble Challenge forces your your minute touch control. I don't know, it warms up your car better. And don't do any of this until you free play. Obviously, you free play first, then you come in and do the gauntlet. Because, if you're trying to get your baseline of how you feel for the day, but you're doing that before you've even warmed up, you're never going to feel good, So, what's the point? We're going to be coming in towards the end here. Oh, I'm dead. That was an unfortunate mistake. I was actually having a pretty good time. Oh well. Again, sub 5 deaths. I was going for. I tried to cut the corner too much. Pretty solid control. Yeah, we're looking at sub 30 easy, as long as I don't screw up here, which I might. Oh, alright, here we go. Sub 30, probably. Not a bad time, not a bad time. Something a little bit faster. I think I would have had faster if I just didn't die right there, but I did. Here we go. 3:19. Definitely not my best time. Not my worst. Pretty solid. I definitely recommend going and give this a try. For this map, it really is just about your, control. You want to make yourself awkward while you're going, while you're, trying to learn. But use this map. I'm sorry, I just ate, so... but use this map as a way to gauge kind of where your car feels at the moment. So for me, honestly, my car feels pretty light, feels pretty good, so... we finished the time pretty well. Is that a ball? Oh, is that how he does that? Sweet, you learn something new every day. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this map. We're gonna be moving on to the third and final map. Alright, and here we are in the Dribble Melee. Easily my favorite part of this entire gauntlet. Not exactly a time on this one. This is just personal. You want to finish this, quickly as you can, as few attempts as you can. But what I will say is, this map is kind of the culmination of the other two, right? it's an air dribble map. There's definitely better air dribble maps, but this is one that I found to be super beginner friendly, super easy for like anybody to try, and it's repeatable. If I'm feeling good on a day, I won't fail even one map, or won't fail like a single level. If I'm feeling bad, I'll fail a few levels. So it's always been for me just a good gauge. And yeah, like I don't know. Air dribbling is one of those things where it's like, air dribbling isn't just your aerial car control and precision touches. It's like a combination of everything you can do in this game. And so it really is a good gauge of like where you're feeling on the day. And that's why I like to use it. Like we said. That's why I like to use it as a gauge of like how I'm feeling, and as part of a warm up for obviously my competitive games is, I mean, sure, maybe not in comp, I'm not going to be doing this, but I miss. No, it's good. But like, maybe not in comp, I'm not going to be, you know, air dribbling infinitely, but what it is letting me do is it's letting me get the precision touches that I need, the control. We're scoring this every single time. So yeah, this is a very short map if you have it down. I'm pretty much already done, just as long as I don't fail this level. And yeah, we will talk about it after I score this. Oh yeah, no reset. But yeah, as you can see, map's not long, very short, but it does all of the stuff that the other maps do, and it does it to a higher degree. Air dribbling consistently like that, not easy, and it's something that, you know, shows where your precision's at. So it's a really good gauge of where you're at in that particular day, and it's another way for you to just kind of tell yourself, like, hey, if you're, you know, on this level, you're really struggling. I mean, like, you fail this level right here like 100 times. Like, if you fail this level a ton, maybe on the day, you need to, like, tell yourself, hey, man, I need to be a little more grounded. I don't need to be going for air dribbles. Or, if you're absolutely breezing through this map, I mean, just killing it, maybe you tell yourself, okay, you know, we have some confidence going in the air, so it's kind of clean. But yeah, I mean, it's a good gauge. Same as the other maps, but I think this one just does it. I think this one is a culmination of the last two maps, so I think you need to say this one last. You need to do dribble first, air dribble or aerial second, air dribble last. Yep. We're gonna get to the outro now. Alright, and that's gonna be everything for this video. Long-time viewers will know what I'm doing right now. But I want to thank you all for watching. Definitely different to my usual style. This is more of just me telling you what I do. But yeah, I wanted to stay and talk a little bit about kind of some of the future plans for the channel. Is, again, I want this to be a channel where we have a discussion together, talk about Rocket League. Potentially, I am missing this too often. Let me just, yeah. So I want us to have a discussion about Rocket League. You know, talk about some of the best tips and tricks for just improving as a player. Because ultimately, that's my goal as a player. Just my goal with this channel is to like improve everything about it. Whether it's just my gameplay improving, my editing improving, or whatever, I just want to improve. And so I want to help you all along that journey as well. And as such, I want to have a discussion with you all. So anytime you leave comments and stuff, I try to respond. If I don't respond, call me fat, I don't know, but yeah. What I really want to get into though is I want to start hosting some stuff with you all in terms of maybe some games together, coaching sessions, whatever it may be. I just want to start, you know, having a bit more dialogue with you all, and the way to do that is through my Discord. If you all will just pop in there, shoot me a message like, hey, what's up, I came from the YouTube, or if you want to, just leave a comment here being like, hey man, can I like add you at some point, or add your Discord, and can we, you know, do a coaching session? Because I'm absolutely down. I don't have a lot of free time as it is, but I will reach out to you and we'll, you know, work something out. Yeah, that's all I really wanted to say about it. As always, you know, thank you all for watching. I love the support, really, truly. 206 subscribers, I think. A full, way too many. I mean, 206 of y'all, that's a lot. As always, you know, thank you all for all the support. It's crazy. But yeah, with that said, I'm gonna stop yapping, I'm gonna stop doing my biz, and get right out of here. You know, leave a comment, tell me I've sucked. Bye, love you. Bye, bye.